Hi, this is Rachelle at Scrapcraftastic, and I am back to standard size traveler's notebook, but this time it's for a different reason. So earlier in the year, before my empty spoon season, I set up, I think this one was the original. So this is a Moterm standard size traveler's notebook that I picked up from Amazon. At the time, it was very reasonably priced. I did some treatment to the leather because it was bleeding, but that is what it looks like. And on the inside, I think I'm sure I made changes because this only has two strings, and I was trying to fit a lot in here that wouldn't fit. But I did make some pretty nice notebooks that I may be repurposing. I never even wrote in these, so I may pull those out. And I also all of this came with the notebook, this card holder with a zipper pouch. I can't remember what all came with it, but quite a bit came with it. Then I also have these craft composition notebooks. They're 8 by 5 and 3/4 that I'm considering cutting down to use. What I'm doing, I'm setting up a notebook or just kind of repurposing things that I already have because I have two big life changes coming and I need something to keep track of my notes and information and keep it all in one place. I've already found myself writing in several different notebooks, scribbling things down. So I just kind of want to have one focused area for everything. And hopefully this will work for me. I always think that that's going to work in my head. But then when it comes to reality, I still end up scribbling things all over the place, different places, pieces of paper here and there. I'm going to try and keep it all combined in one place. So I'm thinking of cutting one or two of these down to standard size. Then, as I was going through this notebook and I pulled out some things, I had all these stickers in there that I'd forgotten about. These are from Let's Get Planned, and I'm going to stick these in my everyday planner because they are everyday planner type things. So that is where these will go. So this is my everyday planner. It is an A5 Stalogy that I'm using now. So I'm going to add these in here. Do I have room? Yeah, they'll fit in that pocket. So then I won't forget about those. If you want to see videos of the Plan with Me's in that planner, they are on my other channel, Scrapcraftastic Plan with Me. I will link to it in the iCard up above and in the description box below. All right. So again, before the empty spoon time, had set up a monthly calendar with empty sheets in between for notes for January through December of 2024. So this is my monthly calendar. Any of the digitals that I'm showing you here are available to Scrapcraftastic patrons. So of course, I think I skipped a few months because I didn't start this until April, March, April. Yeah, April. I started it and I kept it up through May, and then I think I fell off in June. I did. So I may go back and back plan and fill in because that's not a lot to fill in. I don't think so. And then resume with September. Right now, this is not the most important thing. If I have time to back plan this, then I will. But I really love these Dollar Tree stickers on these covers. I think they turned out really nice. And initially, I was just going to chunk this to the side, but I may go ahead and keep using it through the end of the year. We'll see. Body book, I kind of fell off with that too because I just didn't have the energy to deal with it. I had to keep my energy for more important things. But now some things have come up in September that I need to keep up with. So again, I will probably go back and just back plan, put all appointments and information in here for the months that I missed. So I missed most of June, July, August, and I did good in May. So just June, July, and August. That's not too much to do. Then I have some old gold mine and cocoa stickers in here, and then these are scales from Coco's Vision that I had with the body book. And then these blood pressure, pain level, and blood sugar stickers are available to patrons over on the Scrapcraftastic Patreon. They're digital. So everything that I offer on my Patreon is digital, printable. So just letting you know because I get questions about that quite often. So I think this will be the third definitely notebook that I put in this traveler's notebook. So I'm going to take these out, all of this, and I'm going to put this back in the box while I decide. Oh, it's got a jump band on here. While I try and decide what exactly I'm going to put in this notebook for this new season. Um, so I'm going to put this back in the box for now. And this is the box, it's kind of beat up, but this is the box that the Traveler's Notebook came in originally. These are some of my own inserts in here. Try to keep all of it together. So yeah, these are my inserts and the inserts that came with this notebook because this notebook did come with some inserts. I'm not going to put the elastic on. I'm just going to put it back in the dust bag and say goodbye to it for now. Maybe I should put these on top so that as soon as I open the box, I can see that there's more in here. So that's that for now. Then this notebook is from Mystic's Little Gifts. They are no longer doing notebooks, but this is it. This was my favorite leather from them, the Raven black leather. It's very comparable to the Moterm. However, this one gives me a little more space. It's wider. It has a wider spine and it has more elastics. I also have the clear insert covers from Lauren Phelps Designs that I'm using that allow me to put multiple notebooks on one band. And if you want to know more about that, I will link to the original video of the setup of this so that you can see how those notebooks are added. All right, so I've kind of gone through this and cleaned it up a little bit. Now, initially, I was going to just use this notebook, but I didn't realize I had already started some things in here when I started writing in it last night. So I said, let me stop because I don't like to mix information, and that would have been mixing information. So I'm going to remove this notebook to use at a later time. I even had a key um, that I made for highlighting the different things that I was adding to this notebook so that I could kind of keep things separate. But we're going to move on. This notebook, I guess I'll put this one in the box too to be used at a later time. Now, thankfully, I did not attach the cover to this notebook. It's all just temporarily slid into this sleeve. So let's see if we can just take this out. There we go. I want to leave my stickers in there. These are from Let's Get Planned as well. So I don't think I'll be doing any planning in this, by the way. Yeah, so this is not damaged. It's just slightly used, and I can go back and continue using it. I need to decide what notebook I want to use as my main notebook. I do think I still want one of these craft notebooks in this front cover. Initially, before I remembered I had all these notebooks already prepared, I was going to use two of these, one for each life-changing event. But now I'm thinking I'll just use one, and then for the lesser of the two, I'll use something else. All right, so I'm going to, I guess I could just trim this down at the desk. I was going to go to the heavy duty paper trimmer and do it, but I'm just going to do it at the desk. Let me stack all of these notebooks together so that I can decide to put all that together. until I decide exactly what I'm gonna use and trim this down. Hopefully this goes smoothly. Where is my mat? This one. Let's go ahead and mark it. So it's 4.33 is the width of a standard size traveler's notebook. So that would be 1, 2, 3. I can't do exactly 4.33, but I can do 4.375. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's make sure those line up straight. Pretty good. So I'm not gonna pull my metal ruler. I'm just gonna use this one. And I hope this blade is not too dull. I'm using a box cutter. You can use an X-Acto knife. I need to do it from this side because this is the side that I want to protect. And I've done this quite a few times on this channel. But basically, I'm just going to line up those 2 tick marks where I measured. And I have the metal side of the ruler on the side where the blade is. And then I am just going to do light strokes. It's better to use the metal ruler with the cork backing so that I don't have to worry about it sliding because I already feel sliding happening here. So we got a nice, somewhat clean cut that can go in recycling. I could come back and round the corners if I wanted to, but there we go. Now let's see if this will fit into the sleeve. And this is a digital, I think this is a freebie in the Scrapcraftastic Facebook group, and so is this one. So I really like these sleeves because you can decorate your cover without doing a whole lot of work. You just slide the graphic or whatever you want to use in to the sleeve and then put your notebook in. There we go. Okay. So all set with the new fresh and clean notebook. And this is the sleeve. With this sleeve, I could put, let's get one that doesn't have any stickers in it. I could stick a notebook here on this side. I can stick a notebook here on this side, like so. And then I could also put one on the elastic. In this case, I am going to slide this one in here, I think. Then I'm going to put the body book in the middle. I just don't really want to load this up. I really don't. And I also don't want these sticking to each other because when I open this up after it had been sitting on the shelf for a while, they kind of stuck, which is another reason why I want to put something that's not in a clear cover in between. So for my other situation, I think I'm going to use this lined version. It came with the Moterm Traveler's Notebook. And I'm going to put it in a sleeve too. Kind of want to put something in that outside sleeve. I may put something in these, go back and see what I have that I can use. I'm going to take this folder and put it in the middle on one of these middle strings. That way, with the folder in the middle, that'll keep these clear covers from sticking to each other, I think. And then I think I'm going to put the body book in the back, actually. And then put the stickers in one of these pockets. What else do I have in here? I think this can go. These actually can go in my PR and social media planner. Definitely. So these are crafting by the pound and some that I made myself. This is social media planner stuff. And I had these in there because I had the YouTube calendar in there. Let's put that first in the stack so I can kind of know what's going on in here. All right. So we got the health stuff here, the body book. I don't like the way that flops around, actually. So let's not put it right there and go on and put it on the elastic like I had it. And that's a little trick if you have little like die cut stickers like this that you want to use, but you don't want to actually use the sticky on the stickers, then you can just washi tape them to things that, you know, that are other than paper. I mean, you could do it with paper too. Hopefully that will adjust itself around. Sorry if I'm out of frame. Focusing on what I'm doing and not what I'm recording. All right. So this is the one that I want to use for the other project that I'm working on. Let's see how I can put these two together. I don't need this. I think I'm going to hold off on the YouTube. Not sure about this. I'd already started decorating this, but I don't know if I really want to use that. But I do love this one so much. So I'm going to use this one for extra writing space. And where shall I put it? Let's put it here. Break up some of that brown. All right, that's it. That's enough. And then I still have these things to fall back on. These can go back in the box. I guess YouTube is going to be out for now, even though I really want to use it. So let's put this back in the box or put it in the box. Hopefully all that'll fit. I might have to put an elastic around it. All right, so let's look at what we got going on here. Do want to use this. This feels so flimsy. I had to figure out something to put in these covers. If you would like to see what I decide, let me know and I'll come back and share. But these are trackers. They're available to patrons as well. And they're very simple trackers. You can use them to track anything. Okay, I think I need this power sticker on here. Should I put it on the inside? Let's put it up on the top. All right, now this is just not working in that location. I guess I'll leave it for now. And then if I come up with a better idea, I can move it later. And I'll probably change my pin out too. Because I think I want to use something other than the Muji. But that's pretty nice. Now let's see if I can stick to it. That is the big part of this. Will I stick to it? All right, so I'm all set for this new adventure. I'll talk more about it in upcoming videos. But for now, I'm not ready. So let me know in the comments what you think. Any ideas, suggestions, yeah, anything you want to see me do for this particular notebook, let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And you may be interested in this other video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.